What the ODPP is doing, he's playing a cat and mouse game. I've been to his office several times. He has been telling me that the file is in Nakuru. Other times the file is in Nairobi. The latest interaction I had with him was last week on Thursday. And he told me that the file probably could be in Nairobi because the person whom he sent the file to could have been transferred. So I can wait until today. That's why we are here today, so that we can go and get the right answers from him. He told me to wait until today so that he can give me the answer of whereabouts of the file. So today we are here to present our petition to the court, and then we are heading to the ODPP. So Mr. ODPP, please come out clean. So justice has to be served in this case. So please stop the games. I've gone to Nairobi. I've received a letter from Nairobi that the file is not in Nairobi. Where in Nairobi did you send it to? Because Nairobi, I have a letter saying that the file is not in Nairobi. So where is it? Oh, the file, the person I sent the file to, he has been transferred. He transferred with the file. Please, we need justice in this matter. We have seen this from the time the case began last year in June. We saw the way the withdrawal of the two suspects was done. When we were supposed to come here for a bail term hearing, we were told already the suspects had been released. Why? Because they had given some amounts to the ODPP. I'll not shy away from that. Because he is making this, because the moment you look at the case stipulates it's conspiracy to murder. And the people who are involved, the suspects, they have spent good amount of money. Yes, what happened is that there was summons that were issued to them in the US through their emails and through their advocate. So they were aware that they were supposed to be here on, say, 11th of February, but they did not show up. You know what the defense did? Now they requested for a review of the file so that the file can disappear. So this is a game that is orchestrated by the ODPP Naivasha and the advocates, or the advocate of the defendants. So we cannot shy away from saying that. So that's why a file can be reviewed over 90 days instead of 14 days.
Maybe if you have something to say. But what I'm saying is that what we are doing is that we need actually the support of every party to be able to help this process, so that we all, because there's nobody who is going to go unpunished. If there is anyone who has committed a crime, our duty here is to ensure that the person who has committed a crime gets punished. And if there is anyone who is innocent or being accused innocently, again, it's our duty to ensure that no innocent person suffers for no reason. And that's why we are here. Sometimes you may have a justification to pull on your side. The other person may also have their justification to pull on their side. Our duty is that we find ourselves in the middle. We find ourselves in the middle of two warring factions. Your side as the person who is complaining, their side as the persons who are being complained against. And therefore, as we stand in the middle, we are likely to be torn apart if we are not careful, because if we do not take time to analyze with a tooth comb to see this person is alleging this one is alleging this. And at the end of the day, even when the case goes through the court, and even if that case is taken through the court, through the process, at the end of the day, if there is no sufficient evidence to sustain a trial, to sustain a conviction, the court will still end up acquitting that person. I know very well that since this complaint started coming in, Mr. Wanga, as the in charge, has always kept us appraised of this issue, and he has always updated us, including even yesterday. He was working on this issue, because every letter, every complaint that goes to Nairobi or to Nakuru, a letter is done back here asking for a brief to be done by this office on the progress, on the decision, and on the outcome of each and everything. Either sometimes the person requesting may want the file, a duplicate file to be sent. Sometimes they may just want a brief with accompanying documents to support that particular brief. And sometimes they may even give directions and say, okay, wait, we look at ABCD as we see. Now, this is an issue that you come to realize that has not been complained only in one particular office. If it was only addressed to one particular office, say this office, and it's being handled by this office, it will have been expedited because it's an issue that is being dealt with this office only.
alikuwa amewekwa bend.
Yaani
off nasikiliza nisiitwe kama I'm following up. But
kulikuwa na mfurukano kuhusu shamba, then two family kukakuwa na two sides, side ya baba, side ya mama. Side moja ikaamua kuua.
That was last year in May. When I went to Nairobi, I was told that the file has not gotten to Nairobi. And in any case, the file could be in Nakuru because reviews are done at regional level because the crime is within. So we have determined that the file is not in Nairobi, nor is it in Nakuru. So Mr. Wanga, when I came here last week on Wednesday,